stay here. I need you to share this live out because I need everyone to see this, because we're hoping that with us bringing this out before the public, that somebody else will come forward. Matthew has been arrested. Her father has been arrested. He's been charged. We actually have him on a recording admitting to everything. We need to bring that bishop down, because church should be a place of worship. Church should be a place of prayer and healing and restoration. Church is not being used for what it's supposed to be used for. Church has now become a place of fashion. Church has become a place of dating where people are coming and are preying on different people. It is not being used for what it was intended to be used for, and I am sick of it. I am sick of it, and I know that I'll probably receive backlash because it's the church. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I am sick of it. I am sick of the church being used for what it's not meant to be used for. I'm just sick of it. I am sick of it. That place is not a church. It is a place of torture for children. And for years, this has been going on, and it needs to be shut down. So I am coming to the state. I am coming to New York City. I am coming to the councilmen. I am coming to the senators of this district. I am coming to you, and I am asking on behalf of this baby and this family that you close this church down, because it is not being used as a place of worship. It is not being used for what it was meant to be used for. It is being used as a place to lure children to be molested and to be raped. And I am sick of it. I am so sick of it. I can imagine all of the victims all across the world that have been molested and raped by people in the church. And it doesn't make no sense for someone to proclaim Christ and to proclaim that you are a God-fearing person and do something like this. I am so angry. I am so angry. I am so angry. Like that to a child, within your own daughter. I just don't understand.
Maya Maples broke down in tears as she told Pix 11 about the alleged sex abuse and rape of her little sister, just 14 years of age, allegedly by her own father, Matthew Gibson, the son of the bishop of Progressive Baptist Church of Brownsville. Maples said the sexual assault has apparently been going on for years, but she and her family only heard about it this past Wednesday, when she noticed that her little sister was acting strangely.
And she just blurted it out. She just blurted it out to us that she said, my dad's been raping me since my mom died, which was 2012.
44-year-old Matthew Gibson was arrested on Thursday and charged with criminal sex abuse and forcible touching of a female victim between the ages of 9 and 14. The little girl's grandmother is so upset beyond words.
Well, he's in jail right now. So you should rot in hell to do this to your own child. How can a father do this?
The Maples family claims the sex abuse and assault of young girls at this church has been going on for years and involves others besides Gibson.
Talk to your children more. I feel pastors, anyone that's working with children should get background checked.
I need anyone that has been a victim to either one of these men to come forward, so that we can help them, so that we can bring this man to justice, so that we can bring this church down, because this is not a church. This is a place of torment.
Yo, man. Shalom. The original Hebrew, man. As you just saw from the clip, another predator preacher exposed, man. Spirit jumped on me to do this video, to put this together, to push this out to the public, You and these churches, man, get up out these churches, man. These preachers ain't right. Spirit really jumped on me to do this video because about a day ago, I want to say about 2 days ago, I went to my mama's church in the neighborhood she goes to. She don't want to get up out of this church, so I went in there to confront the preacher the other day. And I'm bringing up the scriptures to him, whatever. He got to the point he didn't even want to open up the Bible, and then he was BSing basically, Like these preachers, man, they ain't right, man. gonna get into it, man, real quick. This Malachi 3 and 8, man. Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. Yeah, man, because, that's all these preachers really doing it for, man. They doing it for the profit of it, man. They ain't really doing this for the Most High. The Most High is not dealing with these men up in these churches, man. That's why so many of them get caught up in this type of stuff, man. You feel me? Really, them churches, man, it's just whole houses for our sisters, really, and stuff, man. It's crazy. So, they be caught up, be homosexuals a lot of times, man. Pimping out the women in the church, man. Now you got this story. This guy, he done raped his own daughter. Like that's this guy. I don't even know what to say about no guy like this, man. We going from there. We gonna move to yes. From there we gonna go to Locky. From there we gonna jump to. Just bear with me for a moment. We're gonna jump to Micah 3 and 11. They put me at 7. I said 3 and 11. Uh, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, "Is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us," right? So you even got some of these pork chop preachers, man, they be deceiving themselves thinking God is actually dealing with them, even though they knowing that they judging and doing for reward, man. They doing this for the benefits of it, man. They other these 501c3s doing it for a profit, basically. God is not dealing with these men, man. It's just crazy. You got a lot of our people, they get caught up in this madness. Even the sister in the video, she still lost, man. God is not in them churches, man. We're gonna get to that too. Uh this is 2 Peter 1 and 2. I mean, they're 2 and 1, I mean. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there be false prophets, false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by the reason whom the way of the truth shall be evil spoken of, right? Because when I went up in there, man, he was making it seem like I was coming in the wrong type of spirit. He's trying to justify the white man making it to the kingdom and all this other stuff, man. And when you bring out the truth of the Bible, they're gonna speak on you evil. Scriptures talk about, Christ. He say, man, if the world hates you, know that it hated me first. And that's exactly what's gonna happen when you bring out the truth of what the Bible is actually talking about. It's crazy. Now we go with Mark 7, 6. Mark 7 and 6. He answered and said unto them, well, have Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites, as it is written, this people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men, for laying aside the commandments of the Most High. Ye hold the tradition of men, and as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things you do. Yeah. When I went up in there, he was trying to justify how the law was done away with, and then he was going on his laws and how he, you know, the laws he wanted to follow, basically, whatever. Like, following after the traditions of men. That's gonna get a lot of our people out here put to death, man. They ain't trying to repent and turn back, man. Time is short. You see the government shut down. It's down here from this point, man. The white man losing his power, and our people don't want to see this. So we're gonna jump to Malachi 2 and 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts, right? So when these brothers out in these corners, man, telling our people, man, they gotta keep the law, man. That's the Lord working through these brothers, man. priest's lips should keep knowledge, and that's what these preachers ain't doing, man. And the Most High is watching and recording everything. These angels is recording everything. He's bringing judgment on these preachers, man. Everything is being pulled to the light. But a lot of people don't recognize because God is not in them churches, man. And we're going to end it off with this. Acts 7:48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Right, because the scriptures say when two or three are gathered amongst, there he is in the midst thereof. So Most High is not in these churches to take hands by a man's hands to make a church or to build a doggone temple, man. And as you see, when the heads of these churches, man, these preachers, man, they being exposed and revealed in these end times, man. The Lord is not in there. He's not dealing with that nonsense, man. You got this guy, Gibson or whatever, you know, if you ever raped his daughter. Been raping her since 2012, man. It's 2019. It's been going on 7 years, man. He's serious. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Rape your own doggone daughter. What type of guys? Spirit jumped on me to just do this lesson real quick, man. Get on top of this, man. Hopefully I can stay consistent with the videos coming in, man. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Heavenly Father, the one and only true God of the nation of Israel, Yahweh. Shalom.